I'm Reen Schwarzer, and you're listening to the Giant Sword Podcast. Microphones, activate!
Hello, and welcome to this week's Giant Sword Podcast. I'm your party leader, Nick Lynn. Joining my party today is Taylor Hoyt.
What up?
What's up, man? How are you doing?
Doing good. Just, yeah, it's a Monday.
It's a Monday. Yeah, definitely.
It's a Monday. That's how I'm doing.
That's funny. You're saying it's a Monday. It's like, yeah, it's Monday. It's my weekend now.
No, really? You have Tuesday, Thursday off? Or Tuesday, Wednesday?
No, I have Tuesday, Thursday off. But it's like I finally have my day off after 6 days of work. 6 days of waking up at 3 a.m. It's fun.
The Nick life, the Costco life.
The Costco life. It's a good life. You work, and then when everyone's actually going to their job, you're coming home.
I used to love that when I worked at Home Depot. Like, you get off super early, but then you have like the rest of the day to do whatever. I kind of like that.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
I often ran on very little sleep. I was not good about getting a lot of sleep when I used to do that, but hey, what you gonna do?
Yep. I think the last 3 to 4 days, I think every night I had 4 hours of sleep.
Really?
Yeah. And I would wake up, I'd be fine, and then I'd go home and then I'd take like a 3-hour nap. It's a long nap. It's almost as long as my sleep. It's kind of crazy.
Crazy.
Well, you know what else was crazy? Is your YouTube channel's coming back.
Oh my God, finally. It only took 2 years.
Only.
That's it. I'm putting JonTron to shame, man. I like doubled up his gap.
What, really?
No, well, almost. He was gone 11 months. I was gone a year and 8 months. So,
but his video already has 1 million views. Yours has like 300.
It's true. No, it's like almost 500. Okay.
Okay, almost 500.
Get it right.
All right. Okay.
His video has more views than my channel's entirety, so that's not fair. That's not a fair comparison. But yeah, so my channel, The Gaming Shelf, I'm starting to make YouTube videos again. I put one out on Persona 4, why it's my favorite game. I didn't think it was going to get a ton of views, but it was just something I wanted to make. So that was a lot of fun to make. If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
It felt like you know what it felt like? Remember that video where I wanted to make an intro for the LSG channel, and it was like, my name is this, and I make toast. It's kind of what it felt like at first. Because it was like super emotional, and it was like zooming in on your Nendos and your games and your plane. Like, good job on your plane. You actually have the controller on. That's what you're supposed to do. I was looking at here's the controller. Is it on? It's on. Good.
No, I'm a tracer here. I'm already tracer. Nope. No cringe here.
Cancer. No, I think the worst ones are when they're like, I'm already tracer, and they're playing with that PS2 controller. It's like,
wow, you got a really special version of Overwatch.
I know, PS2.
Crazy.
So how do you feel? How do you after releasing your update video and your Persona video?
Feels good. YouTube's a different game for sure. This I definitely expected. So as soon as I put a video out, I think I've gained a few subscribers, but my net subscriber has been a loss. I think I've lost 20 subscribers since I put that video out, which I expected. But it just feels good to get that creative side out, because I have been doing so much like personal work for so long for, like the business. Mm-hmm. So to do something fun like that, gaming related, and for people to still be there and still care, that was a thing that I wasn't sure about. I'm like, God, it's been so long. I wonder if anybody cares anymore. So gonna have to build that up, You gotta feed that YouTube algorithm, gotta put videos out regularly so it knows to put my videos in people's sub boxes and all that fun stuff. So see what happens. Depending on when this podcast goes out, which should go out Tuesday. Tomorrow, yeah. I'll have a video out Thursday. So yeah.
It's a secret video.
What were we talking about? Videos? Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
YouTube channel.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to build it up because I want it to, get back on track. I just don't know with how the way YouTube is these days, if it's going to like me, if it's not going to like me. I don't know. We'll see.
Just keep making videos, bro.
Yep.
which are JRPG journals, Redux,
Mm-hmm.
and personal anecdotes, as he called them.
Yeah, well, that was the entirety of the old videos. It was me telling stories about how I found a game or like a funny story about a game. So now it's that, but also more like impressions, review type stuff. Because like I would love to do more Easy Allies style reviews or whatever, but those just take too long. So I want them to be snappy. I want to be able to get stuff out there quick, especially next year because there's a lot that's coming out, and I want to try to cover as many as I can. Maybe I can get some review codes too if I'm lucky, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Gotta have numbers for that.
You bring back your old contacts I used to have.
Well, you know what's funny is those people spam the hell out of my Gmail account or my YouTube account email because I'm still on all those PR lists. So like Bandai Namco, NIS, Idea Factory, all those people, they email me like a bajillion things every day. So,
well, good. Now you got to read all those emails.
Yep, I got to be like, hey, so you have been spamming me. The least you could do is give me a. But we'll see.
We'll see. All right, so we'll move to some news. There wasn't really much, but let's get on to this. So Hajime, I can't say his name. Tabata establishes JP Games. How do you say his first name?
Hajime.
Hajime. Okay, that's what.
Hajime Tabata.
Hajime Tabata establishes JP Games. The guy who was the head of like Final Fantasy 15 who left has now created a studio already to spam, and it says look forward to next year, pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much all there is. Yeah, he on his Facebook post he said, "Right now we are preparing for a target January 2019 launch, and to everyone who has assisted me until today, I kindly ask for your ongoing support." And that's pretty much all there is. There's a logo, but that's it.
JP Games, that stands for Japan Games.
I don't know. You know what's funny? When I first saw that logo, it looked like the Funimation logo. And I thought like, oh, maybe Funimation started like a sub-brand for games, but nope, not that.
So, yeah, we don't know what he's going to be making. Do you think he's going to be making JRPGs or he's going to make his own things?
That's a good question.
His own visual novels?
Visual novels, nah. Well, see, here's the problem. I don't know if he's going to be able to make like super high budget stuff, or maybe he is. I don't know. I don't know what his vision is. Maybe he's, he thinks he's on the level of Kojima and he could, recruit the right people and make it happen. But only time will tell. I feel like it's way too early. I mean, like he said, they haven't even launched the studio yet, so we're not going to see their game for like 5 years or something.
PS5 game.
Oh, yeah, for sure, PS5 game.
PS5 game, and it's going to look like it's a Super Nintendo game. Just watch.
I'd be down for that. We need more pixel JRPGs. We don't have enough of those.
We need some classic JRPGs.
He's going to reboot the old Tales games, so that he's going to start making all the old 2D Tales games.
Yeah, 2D battle system and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, if they show a Tales game at that Tales stream that's 2D.
That's like still coming. I still don't know when that's supposed to be. I think it's next week.
It's the 8th.
Oh, it's the 8th.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff to talk about. So
on the next episode. Jeez. Okay.
Next episode, yeah.
Wow.
There's gonna be a lot.
Wow.
All right, so let's move to the next one. All right, so you probably have I have no idea what this is. But it's like a tactical RPG, War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius announced, which they calling it a tactical RPG. So Taylor was like, "Oh my god, it's happening!" And then it turns out it's a phone game.
I mean, they haven't said it's a phone game, but it's a phone game.
It's a phone game because it's made by Gummy, which is what makes the phone game.
Yep.
So. What do you think this is?
I mean, they're probably trying to capitalize. I mean, so Fire Emblem Heroes is a tactical strategy game for mobile phones, and that made a lot of money for Nintendo. So I'm guessing what this is their take on that with Final Fantasy characters. So,
Final Fantasy characters.
My hope is that this game makes them some money, and then maybe they'll be like, all right, fine, we'll make a proper new Final Fantasy Tactics.
Proper Final Fantasy Tactics. Were you super did you get super hyped? You're like, oh my god, then we get a tactical RPG. Oh,
I was hyped for literally a second, but because when I read Brave Exvius, because they already have a mobile game Brave Exvius. I'm like, oh, it's just that.
Yeah, that's when I saw the name. Like, oh, okay, it's a mobile game. It's a mobile game, guys. Okay.
Yep. Did not get hyped.
I did not get hyped. You got your backstab though. You're like, yes, they're finally making a tactical RPG. Nope. So it's gonna be a gotcha tactical RPG with Final Fantasy characters.
That's my thought. Yeah, but we'll see. They haven't. There's no date, I don't think. It says 2019 is when it's supposed to come out, but we'll see.
They're teasing us.
Yeah,
I looked at the teaser and I was like, this looks very War of the Lions. Why are they doing this? Like the two clashing banners were like two lions. I'm like, stop. You know,
Kraft was kind of trolling me. I think it was yesterday, or maybe it was earlier today. He did the whole Will Smith meme. He's like, "What? Hey, Taylor's asking for a new Final Fantasy Tactics, and there's Advanced 1 and 2." And I'm like, those games are totally different.
all right.
I mean, they're similar, but they're like, it's not the same. It's not the same.
That's a good segue because one of the next topic, our first topic of the day, I'm gonna go straight to it. This is a topic. Why Taylor won't play Tactics Advance and Advance 2. Why won't you?
That's your topic?
That's one of the topics. That's actually what Kraft gave me as a topic.
Okay. Well, isn't one of them a GBA game?
Yeah.
I don't have anything to play that on. So that's my answer for that.
You have plenty of stuff to play it on. You just
Like
need to be
crafty.
sneaky. Yeah, crafty.
There's probably emulators out there, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I think I have it on my PSP.
I love how you have a GBA game on your PSP.
Ooh, I had a lot of GBA games on my PSP. I had Doom on my PSP. I had Super Nintendo games on my PSP. It was great. Good old days.
Interesting.
I was
Yeah,
a
I mean,
bad boy.
but I've heard that the second one is better, Advance 2 on DS.
It's the same, pretty much.
Connor liked it a lot more. I remember when we were talking about it, he's like, dude, Advance 2 is like way better.
It's Advance 1 it's more story oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Advance 2 is more do missions, and there's like a story tacked onto it.
Interesting.
So,
is the
yeah,
structure? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The structure is like Final Fantasy IX. All the abilities and all the things you need to do to get jobs are weapon based and item based.
Not that, but this is the structure. Like, there's a map, and you can kind of go point to the next, kind of like the original Tactics.
Advance 1, yes, but Advance 1 was weird. You actually were able to place where the things were on the map, so you get like an icon, and you like place it in a spot, because there's spots on the map where you can place them, and depending on where you place it, like creates different treasure troves or whatever. If I recall.
Huh.
So like there's like a specific design you want to do to get the best treasure or something like that. I never got into it. I just placed them whatever I wanted to, but that was the thing.
Interesting. It just makes me sad that they started making a second one, and with the hexes or whatever, and they just didn't.
Yeah, they suck.
Lame.
It's like here's the prototype. And that picture was from this year, actually. It's like, here's the prototype for Final Fantasy Tactics 2. It's like, how dare you show that to us?
It was from a stream or something. I think the guy, the old director who I think was working on Final Fantasy 14, showed that on a stream or something, if I remember right.
It was something like that. But get on that, man. It's fun. If you want to play Final Fantasy Tactics, you have our new Final Fantasy Tactics that you haven't played before. Just play Advance 2. It's different, but it still feels like Tactics. And there's no dying.
What do you mean there's no dying? Like if you just get knocked out or whatever?
Yep. Unless you're in Tactics 1, Advance 1, there's like these lawless zones. If you die there, then you can die. You have three turns for it to turn into a crystal, but and everywhere else there's like judges and stuff like that. You just have to get used to the new concepts of laws and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, the laws is always kind of what always made me mad too. Like, oh, you can't use magic, can't use this ability or whatever. I'm like, that's why I put dumb restrictions. Because what I loved about Tactics is you can just make the ultimate team and do whatever you want. You can like go do crazy stuff and take skills from different classes, but then when they go up, can't do that. That just ruins what I love about Tactics. So that's kind of annoying.
Kind of, it's more lenient on Advanced 2, but yeah.
That's good. Maybe that's why Connor likes that more.
I mean, if Connor likes it and he's an avid Tactics fan, I think you would like it too.
Probably.
All right. So this week there's a lot of releases, like a lot of releases.
Yeah.
And Smash Bros, a Atelier collection, the Persona dancing games. Which ones are you looking forward to the most?
Well, one that you didn't actually mention that already is shipped and is going to come tomorrow is called Monster Boy.
Oh, I don't care.
I actually played this at PSX like 3 years ago, something like that. They did a Wonder Boy remake, and this is like a spiritual successor to that or something. It's funny to see like Wonder Boy coming back, but it's kind of like a side-scrolling RPG, and you can like turn into different monsters and stuff. When you played the demo back at PSX, you could only play as one, and I was playing as a frog who could use his tongue as like a grappling hook kind of thing, and it has a really cool art style. It just looks really neat. It reminds me of Shantae almost, that half genie hero, which I also did a video on that nobody watched, but
it's because it's Shantae.
It's an awesome game. It's so good.
By nobody watched, you mean it wasn't posted on that guy with the glasses, and therefore didn't get all the views that it usually gets.
Dude, I've had way more views on videos that weren't posted there, so that really has nothing to do with it. But
that was your comeback, Shinkara video.
Yeah, but whatever. So I'm definitely getting that because that's already paid for and on the way. I want to get one of the dancing games, but I was watching reviews, and so there's no story mode, which I didn't really like anyway in Persona 4 Dancing All Night, but it just feels like you're getting less game for the same price. So, and it's not even physical on Vita, which sucks. To me, like a music rhythm game should not be $60. That's crazy. So a $60 rhythm game on PS4 is stupid. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get it yet. If I do, I might wait for a discount. Those Atelier games, though, are really catching my eye because I got the bad ending in Totally from the PS3 version, so I've always wanted to go back and like beat it properly and see what the real ending is. And then Smash is just going to have to wait. Unfortunately, because I'm buying a plane ticket to go back to California for Christmas, I just don't have as much money as I normally would. So my money funds are not what they normally are. So I might have to wait on Smash as well. Because here's the other thing too about Smash is I haven't bought Nintendo Online yet. So Smash is basically $80 if I want to play, because I know the fun is playing online with everybody. So
yep. Oh man, I want Smash so bad.
Have you decided who your main's gonna be?
No, I just want to play it. I mean, I'm probably gonna play
Wolf?
as Ken. I'm gonna learn Wolf again because that's what I played on Brawl. There's just I like playing a lot of characters. Wolf.
Bayonetta.
No, Bayonetta was nerfed though, so
Really?
yeah.
Good.
None of the. Oh, I want to learn Shulk. Shulk was fun to play. Cloud.
Yeah, Cloud's awesome. He's really strong.
He's borderline. He was super strong and annoying. I want to learn how to play as Mario, Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario, huh?
Yeah.
Why Dr. Mario?
Because he has different normals or different A moves. I don't know what they're called in Smash, but it's just a different move set that I like better than normal Mario.
That's cool.
Yeah. Ooh, I want to learn Simon Belmont.
Oh yeah, he looks neat. I'm trying to think of the new characters who look interesting.
Squidlings.
Oh yeah, the Inklings, duh. Yeah. Gotta play with my Inklings, yep.
Gotta play with his Inklings. That sounds dirty. But yeah, I gotta unlock because on the 9th I'm having like a big barbecue smash party with a bunch of people coming over,
Oh, cool.
and I need to unlock all the characters before then. That's gonna be
All
fun.
74 of them. Good
Yep.
luck.
I think I think there's a way to do it really quick.
I read that too. Somebody's kind of already figured it out.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do that, just because I want to. I don't really care about unlocking them via, doing specific events.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to unlock them all, and then I'll play like single player. And
Cool.
see the censored Mithra.
That's so dumb. Did you see that they put out a patch to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 where they gave her leggings?
No, they gave her an item to do that.
Yeah.
So
That's so dumb.
so it gives her 25% bonus to crit.
Oh, does it? That's funny that it actually does something.
Yeah, so that's what's funny about it. It's not just the leggings; they actually covered up her cleavage as well.
Wow.
It's so it won't be a teen-rated game, apparently, and so they got rid of
That's dumb.
boobage. It is dumb,
Very dumb.
very dumb. It's the human body, guys. Come on.
I don't understand why everybody is totally okay with violence, but not like boobs. That makes no sense to me. We can't corrupt the children's with the boobs, which everybody has, or all people have. But you don't cut somebody's head off, rip their arm off. Yeah, it's fine. No big deal.
That's fine. Yeah, it's all good.
Makes no sense.
10 out of 10, 100%.
Yeah.
Atelier games, actually. So I'm gonna.
You never played those, right?
I have not, but I'm gonna move to something else really quick before I go to the next topic. Is what we've been playing. You've been playing. You played a little bit of Dragon Quest. Is it still holding your attention?
A little bit. Like when I had that marathon session, I was like really getting into it. I was like, dude, this might be Game of the Year material, and just because I haven't played it as much, I don't know if it's gonna quite hit that. But it's still really good. I love it. Fun game. Yeah, good game.
Good game.
I want to finish it though.
enjoy
I just beat like Act 1, or there was a pretty big story moment. So yeah, curious to kind of see where the story goes next.
Yeah. See, I haven't been playing anything at all, but I forgot who posted it. I think it was Kraft. Posted a very cute picture of Sophie,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, okay, I gotta play this game now. So
Do it. Gotta
I
do
think
it.
I think I'm gonna play Atelier Sophie starting tomorrow. I'm gonna try it out.
You do have it.
They do have
It's
it
sitting on your
so
shelf for ever.
I think for like over 2 years now. So it's time to play that, see how it is, and then we'll have my, my impressions next.
They're very
episode.
basic. They're like cute, basic little games, but they're so fun. Yep.
The
hell's wrong with this guy?
All right, so let's go. Let's. Do you have the Twitter question up?
I do.
All right, so let's go to
So
Twitter
I threw this out into the Twitterverse. I said, so Persona 3 and 5 Dancing come out next week or tomorrow. Now, what other JRPG franchises deserve music rhythm game spin-offs? So there are, the only other one I can think of is Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And there's actually a Dragon Quest or a Theater Rhythm Dragon Quest, which we never got in the States. But
Isn't that like a mobile game though? Was it a mobile game?
it was a
only-
3D. There was a 3DS version.
Okay.
So there are those, and I think there is a Neptunia rhythm game. I know it's an idle game. I don't know if it's a music rhythm, but those are the only ones I can think of. So the first reply from Matthew Yeager, he said, "Not a full JRPG, but Yakuza Dancing would be perfect."
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
I don't know the soundtrack, but I'm sure it's got good music. Somebody said, or Carto 1989 says, does Danganronpa count? It kind of counts. That's more of a visual novel, like murder mystery type of thing. But if it's got good enough music, why not? And then Freakar also said like, oh, it sucks that the Dragon Quest Theater Rhythm game never released outside of Japan. Something I really wanted.
Really? Dragon Quest music is so boring and samey.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, Dragon Quest 11 uses a lot of the same tracks from older games, which is increasingly getting annoying. It's like, really, you couldn't think of new themes? So this is something I actually learned recently. The composer, I think his name's Koichi Sugiyama, is the oldest video game composer. And I know that because he won a Guinness Book of World Records for that, or record for that. So no offense. That's great that you're 87 and you're still composing music, but I think they need to get a new composer and do it fully orchestrated. Because it's crazy how bad the music quality is when 8 was better on the PS2.
Only in the West, though.
But the really weird thing is that there is there are symphonic versions of all those tracks that exist, and somebody patched the PC version to put those in. So, like, it's out there.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah, it's
Why did they do that? Why did they do that?
Because they're lazy. They're lazy.
I think they wanted to keep the nostalgic feel to it, but
at some point,
I don't get it.
Like, it's like you just need to move forward just like a little bit. Like, come on, guys. Like, I know I understand that Dragon Quest is all about like being classic and nostalgic and stuff, but it's like, okay, if you want Dragon Quest to do anything in the West, you got to stop with that crap. Got to stop with that nonsense, Nick.
Dragon Quest 11 was a step in the right direction.
Oh yeah, big step for sure. So in like 6 years, when Dragon Quest 12 comes out. So let's see. That Kaito Dan says Tails? Question mark.
I would say no.
Yeah, I don't know memorable Tails songs really come to mind outside of the like intro songs that play with the opening like anime movie, but those aren't even really like that guitar one from Abyss, you know?
That's the English version, yeah.
And the Graces one.
It's just only Persona really like sells itself to do this kind of thing because it has very unique style music that's very danceable.
What about Tokyo Xanadu? It's close. That's the closest I can think of. Or Ease or Trails.
A Falcom dancing game.
For Ease, it probably might have to be more of like a Guitar Hero type game or something. I
think for Ease, and it can't be a rhythm game like the Persona ones. It has to be something like Theater because the music there is very. It's like it's either very crazy or very methodical and very nice and soothing. Same with Trails and Tokyo Xanadu.
Yep.
I would say. Oh my gosh! I just dropped. Forgot. It went. I don't need to remember. I had a good one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't know. I can't think of any.
I had a good series that I totally.
I'm gonna read another one. In the meantime, Kraft Team was like Falcom. It's just Guitar Hero with violin.
Yeah, that would work.
That'd be pretty good. Xenoblade. I don't know. Fire Emblem might not be too bad. I don't know if I had put anything. But anyway.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. Moving on.
Let's go to our let's throw our topics at each other.
Okay. Who's starting?
I'll start.
Okay.
I think you actually kind of answered this question already, but you're down to play one of them. Are you down to play the Atelier collection, like all of it?
It's a matter of money. It's not a matter of desire. Especially with what's coming early next year. Like, I just don't think there will be I won't have the. It's just not going to take priority over these other games. It's not that they're bad. It's not that I don't want to. It's just there's games I want to play more that are coming out very soon. I want to play. I think over the Christmas break, I'll play at least one of them, but not all three. If I beat one, so I don't think I would do Arona because I played the heck out of that.
Didn't you play it twice? Didn't you play like the original version with the weird chibi ones, and then you played the other one?
No, I played a lot of the original. I didn't buy the second one. But if I really like Toturi, I would do Meru because I never beat Meru. I got like halfway and then I just stopped playing for whatever reason.
What about the newer ones? Would you get the newer ones now?
Oh, the newer ones I'm definitely gonna get, yeah. Because I want to do videos on them, so I at least want to play enough of them to do a video on. That Nelk one really intrigues me because it's not like the other games. It's about like building a town and stuff, so I'm curious what that looks like. And then Lilua is the fourth in the Arland saga, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'd be really curious. The question everybody needs to know is who did Verona marry? Everybody thinks it's Sturk, but it could be somebody else. That's the question we need answered.
She's a magical alchemy baby.
That's right. I like Abe's answer. That was a good answer.
I don't remember Abe's answer.
That's what he said. That was his answer. That's where we got that idea from. Yeah.
Magical alchemy baby. That's what she is. Sorry,
Yep.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Meme.
Yeah. Do you want to play him?
I want to play him, but I think I want to play Sophie first. Because
Okay.
I don't want to spend money.
Smart.
Because there's so much stuff coming out in January, and I'm already buying Smash. So.
Are you getting like any super version of Smash or just normal Smash?
Just normal Smash. I already have all the GameCube controllers and the adapter and everything, so don't need any of that. Just need the
That
game.
is true.
But other than that, yeah. It looks like those games are looking more interesting to me. Like I want to play a different type of game, and that's one of them. So, like Super Nintendo, like what's it, Super Neptunia game?
Oh yeah, the Super Neptunia RPG. Yeah.
Yeah, I want that one's looking more interesting too. So I want to see it. I want to try that out. But let's move to your question.
I don't know how much leg we'll get out of this, but like basically, besides Kingdom Hearts, what JRPG are you most looking forward to that's coming out next year?
I mean, there's not really many that have been announced that are coming out next year, right? It's only the Tales, Vesperia, and
I'll list them here. Let me get my thing out.
The big ones. I'm talking about the big ones. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of smaller ones that I think people might be overlooking. So I'm curious if any of those catch your interest. So we have Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously. So none of those. Yokai Watch 3.
No.
The Cold Steel Kai, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Dragon Quest Builders 2. We talked about the 2 Atelier games that are coming out there. Caligula Effect Overdose.
Yes, that one looks interesting.
There are those 3 Idea Factory games, and I can't differentiate them right in my head right now.
There's the Veneer Dragon one.
That one
looks very interesting. What Record of Argus, the one that we talked about last week.
Oh yeah,
PSP game going to PC. That looked interesting. The Cold Steel Kai ones are obviously I'm getting those. I have to support Falcom. I'm hoping that they're going to announce Cold Steel 3 very soon. Saying that's going to come out at the end of next year. That'd be awesome. And then like the next year, it's Cold Steel 4. So
yeah. Code. Did I say Code Vein? Code Vein.
Oh, Code Vein. Like every game that you've announced, like you've said, I have interest in. Like I want to play those. There's
not one over another though that you're like gotta play it.
I gotta play, of course, Tales and Kingdom Hearts. I gotta play Atelier. I'm gonna play those. That's for sure. Caligula. I'm gonna want to play those.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Quest Builders 2. Definitely gonna play that one.
Yeah, that one is. I love the first one. This one has multiplayer, so that's gonna be super fun.
So that's gonna be fun with peeps. And yeah.
And then, of course, the game I can't shut up about, that Grand Blue Fantasy RPG from Platinum.
Is that really going to come out next year? Do you think so?
Next weekend, not this weekend. Next weekend is the Grand Blue Fantasy Fest thing, and I think they're going to announce a release date at it. They've already said they're going to have new information to share. So,
new information to share. The PS4 version is going to get censored. It's the new information.
Well, you know what's really funny is the main character is this night chick. She doesn't have skimpy armor. It's like full-bodied armor. She doesn't like nobody dresses skimpy in that game, which is really funny.
I don't think that's true, but yes.
At least that character. I mean, there are other characters, but that specific character, the only one they've shown that's been playable so far.
All right, so when everyone who hears this part of the podcast, pause the podcast, go on the Discord.
Oh, I know there's one.
And then just start posting all the skimpy outfit characters that are in the game.
I mean, I have one on my computer right now. I know that they're there.
I'm just saying this is what everyone's got to do this.
Okay.
Yeah. Or at Taylor on Twitter.
I'm looking at one right now.
Right.
That'd be great.
That's cool. I can't look at it, so
not too bad.
There you go.
You don't get to look at my waifus.
Your waifus.
Yeah, I think of all those. I'm curious to see. There's also the new Pokemon game that we don't know. I know you don't, but I'm curious to see if they shake things up for this new one. They probably won't, knowing Game Freak, but I'm curious to see what that turns out to be.
The new Fantasy Atlas game.
That is a PS5 game. They're a ways off because they're still finishing up the Catherine remaster. That's the same studio.
It's true.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, obviously.
Okay. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be announced, and then like right after that, they're going to show like a new trailer of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then honestly,
Nick, it's already been announced. It was announced 5 years ago.
I said they're going to show a new trailer. I didn't say.
No, you said they're going to announce Kingdom Hearts 3.
They're going to release Kingdom Hearts 3. That's what I meant. They're probably going to have this like Final Fantasy VII event.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's here. It's coming out in 2020. And then Ian would be right.
This ain't going to be coming out for at least 5 years.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, it's been out. It's been longer than 5 years because they announced it. Oh, no, it was 2015.
2015, yeah.
Yep, okay. You're right.
It's been 3 years.
It's true. And then there's this game. This recently kind of got like indefinitely delayed, but there's that 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, the new Vanillaware game. I don't know if that's coming out this year or in 2019.
It got delayed?
Well, they canceled the Vita version, and then they had their release date is to be announced. So
maybe they're porting it to PS4, and they're gonna make a Switch version. I bet.
That's an interesting idea. Well, here's the problem with that studio is they've been working on the game a long time, and they're kind of running out of games to remaster because they've remastered all their games. They did Dragon's Crown. They've done, oh my god, I can't think of it. Odin Sphere.
Yeah, Odin Sphere.
And then they did Muramasa also, so they're out of games to remaster, I think. There was that one, like, they did like a turn-based strategy game or something on PSP that I don't think that came out in the West. I could be misremembering that. But they could bring that one out. But I think they're just running out of games. I really hope they don't shut down. There was a lot of talk about they might shut down or something, but that'd be sad.
We saw the trailer at PSX. It was just a trailer playing, and I was like, I want to see what this game actually is.
I know. Like I said, they've been working on it a long time. So hopefully this coming year they'll have something to show. But suffice to say, there will be JRPGs for all walks of people. And a game I'm actually pretty excited about is the last Etrian Odyssey game on 3DS, Etrian Odyssey Nexus.
The Grandia remaster.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. They have not. There's like, yeah, winter 2019 or 2018.
No.
Okay, well, you're running out of days, guys.
I don't think
it'd be crazy if they just shadow dropped it. Game Awards. Here's Grandia 1 and 2. Boom. On the Switch.
They play the trailer. It's like everyone's like, "What the heck is this crap?"
And then they announced Grandia 3.
Grandia 3 is already a thing.
Grandia 5, 4,
4.
Think about it.
So they announced Grandia 3. I'm like, I don't want to remaster that.
It's not gonna be that crap.
Don't give me that. The game is good. Grandia 3 is really good until one of the characters leaves. Like the best character in the game leaves, and it's like, okay, now the game sucks.
Now it's terrible.
It's like it's all well written, and then if like right when that scene happens, pretty much is when the game starts feeling rushed.
Huh.
It's weird.
Interesting.
Good battle system though. Good battle system.
Cool.
Yeah. So let's go to the last topic.
Okay.
There are two events happening this next weekend.
For sure are.
Game Awards and Kind of Funny Games Showcase.
Mm-hmm.
And what are we hoping for? What announcements are we hoping to happen? Because we know that nothing is gonna announcements that we like that are gonna happen, but JRPG wise announcements.
Probably nothing. Because like Jeff Keighley, I mean, this is his show, so he gets announcements from developers he's close with. I mean, they announced Sekiro last year, basically. Shadow's Die Twice. They teased it.
Mm-hmm.
But besides Kojima, they don't really do a whole lot of Japanese stuff. I mean, they do a little bit of Nintendo, I suppose, but they're like, we're not going to get Final Fantasy 16 or something. Like, that's not going to happen.
So what's gonna happen?
I'm trying to think of a realistic, like, something that makes sense, that because this is like a big stage where they only announce huge games.
Okay, realistically,
yeah,
the only thing they would announce on JRPG wise is Final Fantasy 16.
but that's not that game's a ways off.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. But
That's like 2020, 2021 is my guess for those games. So we got a ways to wait. The one thing I genuinely believe, because Nintendo always brings something, I think that they could have a new trailer for Fire Emblem Three Houses, maybe with a release date.
That could happen, but it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be Bayonetta 3 gameplay.
Bayonetta 3, and a lot of the rumors right now going around are Metroid Prime Collection, and then they show Metroid Prime 4 game.
Yeah. Ooh, a collection on the Switch. That would be nice.
I've never played those games before. People seem to really like them though.
It's adventure-y. It's like it's fun. They call it first-person adventure. It's slow paced. Oh really? It's slow paced, so I don't know how it would rank on your Taylor scale.
Interesting. But it's atmospheric, which I like. I mean, I don't mind slow games as long as it has cool atmosphere. I mean, whatchamacallit, that Alien Isolation, that game's slow as hell, but
it's true.
10 out of 10 atmosphere, you know what I mean?
Atmosphere, yeah. My favorite Metroid game is actually Fusion. I know I'm hearing a lot of boos and everything, but that was my favorite favorite Metroid game. And I like Super Metroid.
Ooh, yeah, that's the one I need to play at some point.
It's janky, but it's fun.
It's janky, really?
It feels like coming from Fusion. It feels janky, but it still controls pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably a bunch of fighting game stuff. Elder Scrolls 6.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
No, you're out of your mind. They're definitely announcing Mortal Kombat 11.
Fine. They were supposed to at E3.
Yep. Those are the rumors. So they're going to announce that.
Now we're going off just what's actually going to be announced there.
Oh, what's okay? Let's say what's really going to happen. They're going to announce that Aliens game, an Alien Blackout. They're going to reveal that. Like, that is like so obvious.
And it's going to be made by.
It's by this team. It's
by Gearbox. Yes, it's going to be made by Gearbox.
No, it's not made by Gearbox. We already know who it's made by. It's made by like Cold Iron Studios or something. Like 20th Century Fox bought this studio. I'd never heard of him before. But Gearbox is going to announce Borderlands 3 at this.
You think so? They've been saying people have been saying Borderlands 3 for like the last 3 years.
Yep. I think this is finally the time.
I don't know.
Let's see what else. They are going to. There's been some other. The WB is due for W Montreal. They might do a new Batman, Superman, DC game. Rocksteady already said they're not announcing anything, and then they're not doing Superman, which is good because Superman would be a boring game. But
they're making Ninja Turtles.
Dude, Ninja Turtles by Rocksteady would be amazing. I don't know if that's what they're doing though. That would be unbelievable. Holy crap, that would be so awesome.
I said that just because it's Taylor. And Taylor loves Ninja Turtles. He's a child.
Well, just like Ninja Turtles with Rocksteady combat, like with the Batman combat, it just makes too much sense. Like
and
that
you're able to switch your turtle on the point, so you're doing like a combo, hit him, and then you switch to another turtle.
Oh no, you don't do that. It's 4-player online co-op, open world. Everybody's a different turtle. Think
that won't work.
Why not?
Especially that won't work with freaking with Batman combat.
And well, maybe they do something innovative, but that's how you step your game up. That would be awesome.
No.
But anyway,
it needs to be a non-open world game and have very elaborate levels.
No, it needs to be grindy turn-based with random encounters. That would be awesome.
No, big giant levels which you explore. You can find secrets and fight stuff, and it's just a story that goes on these levels. Doesn't need to be an open world that's empty 75% of the time.
No, it sure does.
Open world's a cancer that needs to die.
Okay.
It killed Tales of Hysteria.
What was I gonna say?
And Mortal Kombat 11. Oh, that's gonna be interesting to see.
They're gonna copy the Injustice 2 thing with all the armor, which I loved. I loved that. That was like the only reason I bought that game was, playing dress up. It was fun. And then they had the daily challenges, so you keep coming back.
Yeah, they're gonna improve on Injustice 2. That's usually what happens. It's Mortal Kombat 9, and then Injustice improved on Mortal Kombat 9, and then Injustice 1, and then Mortal Kombat 10 improved on Injustice, and then Injustice 2 improved on Mortal Kombat 10, and so.
Here's what they're really going to announce, Nick. They're going to announce Persona 5 Arena by Arc System Works.
Not at Game Awards, maybe at Kind of Funny Games Showcase. Because the Kind of Funny Games Showcase, I think, is taking the place of the PSX keynote.
Yes.
So there are chances of JRPGs actually being announced here.
That is true. So should we move on to that since we kind of exhausted the Game Awards?
Yeah.
So I think, for sure, Sega and Nipponichi have already said they're going to announce things there.
Disgaea 6.
That would be amazing, but I don't think so.
Sonic 2006 remake.
Hell, finally. The game we've all been waiting for.
Sonic Mania 2.
Ooh.
That'd be fun.
You think it's too soon for that?
Yeah. But I want it.
Yeah. Give it another year. Because didn't they just put out the remaster or the super version? I don't know what they called it.
Plus.
Sonic Mania Plus, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. I want that. A Mega Man X Redux.
Ooh.
The new
Mega Man X.
You think Capcom's gonna be there?
Nah, they usually like to do, piggyback off Sony. That's what they've been doing the last 3-4 years. They announced their big games at Sony's thing. But I don't know if Mega Man X is on that tier. Because remember they did that
Except
stream?
for this year, they announced Devil May Cry at Xbox.
That is true. But that's also because they had Resident Evil 2 to announce, which is even bigger.
Yeah, that was amazing. That announcement where it was like, what is this? What is this? And it was like, there's a PlayStation 1. It's Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. It's off. I didn't want to get my
hopes up.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't know. Could be a bunch of different things.
Just teasing you.
Yeah. And then Leon. Hell yeah, dude. Woo!
And we're not going to have that this year.
I know. I'm so bummed, dude. I mean, there might be some cool things at Xbox. You never know. But man, I'm so bummed. A lot of people are saying that Sony's just doing their own thing for PS5, and then maybe in 2020 they'll be back.
I think Sony's in disarray with all this random censoring debacles happening.
That's it. Rip Sony. They're going down the tubes.
It's going down.
I'm trying to think of what else could be kind of funny. Yeah, I'm trying to think of mid-low tier JRPGs or localizations. I mean, honestly, that could be a place where Xseed shows up. As weird as that is, that could be a place for Cold Steel.
Yeah, it could be.
As weird as that sounds.
The way they need to announce it, because Cold Steel 1 and 2, or this showing off Cold Steel 2 is kind of a spoiler. They can't show a specific thing. They have to do like they show Cold Steel 1, they show some things of Cold Steel 2, and then it's like Cold Steel 3 coming this year or coming whenever.
So they have to be very careful about what they show.
Yeah, because they can't show a trailer. They can't show a trailer of the game because that would like spoil everything of the last 2 games.
Well, I mean, what do you do? At some point, you have to be like, hey, play the other games. The next one's coming out.
Or they do like a simple trailer of the remakes, right? And then at the end of that trailer, like they did with Kingdom Hearts 3,
just do a little teaser.
Just like it's coming.
Nice. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Tokyo Xanadu too.
No.
Well, you know what we're gonna get? We're gonna get another Cinnamon Kagra.
I mean, yeah, they've already. That game just got re-rated, I think. Burst Renewal or whatever the heck the next one's called.
It's a remake of the 3DS one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
So the 3DS one has more loot features than the PS4 one. How weird is that?
Weird. Weird. Okay, I'm trying to think of other things that could be announced. Like legit. I'm trying to think of what Access has, what has not been localized.
I mean, they could show a new Access game. They could show the new Guilty Gear. I mean, I know a lot of people wouldn't really want to see that, like, don't really care, but it's like they are making a new Guilty Gear, so it's like maybe they could show that. And then the Samurai Showdown.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that game.
What's it called now?
I think it's just called Samurai Showdown.
It's not called Samurai. It's called like something Spirits or something like that.
Samurai Spirits, I think, is maybe that's what it's called. Yeah, it's called Samurai Spirits. Came out in 2019 from SNK.
Yep, they show more of that. They can also show off a new Metal Slug.
Metal Slug. I wonder if this would be really weird, considering that Sony's not doing PSX. But what if Sony came in with like a medieval trailer or something like that? That'd be really weird.
PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale 2. It's like, I know you guys all wanted it. Here it is.
But we're not going to give you the characters you want because Nintendo took them all.
Yeah, it took them all. Though Smash Brothers could show a DLC character, like a hint of it. Maybe. I don't know.
I think our best 2 bets are Sega and Nipponichi. I don't know what those are though, but those are the best 2 bets I think for anything with like significant JRPG wise.
Sega Valkyria Chronicles 5.
Nah.
Yeah, that series is dead. I'm sorry.
I know I don't think it sold well enough, which is a bummer. But oh well.
It's dead now.
I'm really trying to dig deep here, trying to think of games. You know what I think it actually is? I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna announce. They announced that new like Yakuza-like game. It's called Judge Eyes. I think they're gonna announce a localization for that game, or that it's coming to the West.
Mm-hmm.
And then I genuinely don't know what Nipponichi is doing because they have I feel like every Disgaea game has been remastered. They just put out a game.
They did say they're making Disgaea 6.
Well, they recently put out a poll like asking questions, and it was very Disgaea heavy. So that makes me think like they're trying to take feedback while they're working on it or something. Maybe Witch in the Hunter Knight 3, but I think that series is dead too. Like those games were not good.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 6.
That's it. Developed,
done
by Nipponichi. That's it.
By Nippon, yeah.
They have, I don't know, there could be all kinds of weird stuff.
Or it could be a total dud.
Or it could be just, garbage.
Doom Eternal trailer with release date?
No.
Why?
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Fallout 76, A Realm Reborn, because it flopped.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah. Isn't Konami coming back? So maybe Konami comes back. It's like, hey, we're making a new Silent Hill game.
So you want to hear something weird? So this was a while back, but so apparently Cygames, they're the Grand Blue Fantasy developers. There was like a VR Zone of the Enders game, and they worked on that, and they said they want to make a new Zone of the Enders. So there could be more Zone of the Enders coming. I've never really been into that series, but
What?
it's a thing. Dude, a new Suikoden, how cool would that be?
Mm.
That's probably not happening either, but...
And
Have
it's
you ever
coming.
played Suikoden?
Nope.
Oh, I think you'd like that game. You're a completionist. I mean, that game is all about just recruiting characters and stuff. Good combat, very strategic.
When did I get the completionist label? When did I do that? When did that happen?
Because you do everything.
I don't do everything.
You take forever. Yes, you do. Are you kidding me?
You talk to a lot of people.
Okay.
That's
well,
what I do.
Well, if you want to talk to a lot of people, that's your game. Those are like a lot of characters to recruit.
All right. So that's what we're going to look forward to. Let's we're all going to be
As well
disappointed.
as the Tales stream, right? That Tales stream is also happening, so who knows?
Oh yeah, we don't know what's going to happen there. We talked about it last week.
Oh, there's also been a tease. I mean, this could literally be anything, but Koei Tecmo is teasing a new game.
It's Distrega 2. We already know
this.
this.
It's not Distrega. It's probably a Muso game. But which one? I said Final Fantasy Warriors, but that's not happening. It will not be Final Fantasy.
A good Dynasty Warriors.
It's called Fire Emblem Warriors.
I don't know, Dad.
Okay.
I don't know.
They should literally just get it over with and make Waifu Warriors. Just go all in.
Falcon Warriors.
That'd be kind of cool. No, Waifu Warriors. Just think about it. It would sell like crazy. Everybody would buy it.
It'll be censored on Sony's thing though, so
I don't care. I'd buy it on Switch.
There you go. Let it run like
Gotta have your waifus on the go. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Taylor.
Okay, Nick.
Let us move to our questions.
Okay.
All right.
We got a few this week.
We got it for you. From Kurt, we got top 5 worlds that you believe have the most interesting set of powers.
So it's not limited to JRPGs. Top 5 worlds that you believe have the most interesting set of power.
The Trails series, Trails in the Sky series.
There's not really powers in that series.
Yeah, there is. It's the courts and everything. That's
like magic. I guess when I think
those are powers.
when I think of powers, I think of like Marvel powers or something.
Oh, no. I think like having court system and the court system is very unique. That's Myrteria, and then actually the crazy. Man, it's kind of a spoiler.
Don't spoil it.
But it's just the whole system, like the court system and the magical, the magic and the religion stuff in that game are really cool.
Nice.
Because it all ties together, pretty much.
I see.
The artifacts, because that's what happened. That's pretty much what Trails in the Sky 3 is. Like they find an artifact and it like teleports you into this world.
Nice.
Top 5 worlds that we believe are the most interesting. Tales of Destiny. I love the idea of Swordians.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Swordians are really cool.
I would say Legend of Dragoon is one for me because you have the stones that can turn you into the dragoons with like the cool armor. I always love transforming stuff like that. I think that's always fun.
You are a very Power Rangers heavy kind of guy.
Oh, I am for sure. Voltron would be another one where they have those giant lions. Oh yeah. Still waiting for that AAA Voltron game. Never gonna happen. But I'm waiting for it.
I mean, come on. There's a bunch, Taylor.
Dragon Ball's got some cool powers. I mean, you can go Super Saiyan. You can fly. You can charge energy. Dragon Ball's got some good powers. I'm trying to run down. I think honestly, like Final Fantasy 15's world where you can like throw your weapons and teleport. I think that's super. That makes for some really neat, flashy.
That's a cool power, but only like the royal family has it, and then like magic is super disappointing.
Yeah, but still.
I like bending.
Oh yeah, Avatar. Yeah, Avatar's that's a good choice. I like that one.
Avatar bending, not Legend of Korra, because they ruined it. But
it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. They ruined it.
How did they ruin it?
I can't. Spoilers. I can't say it.
What, blood bending?
No. The blood bending's is in Avatar.
Oh yeah, I guess it is, huh?
And that's the origins of the Avatar and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Ah, I see.
Personas?
They're okay.
They're okay. You don't like Personas?
I mean, it's fine.
So I can't use it in the real world. Is that why?
Kind of. But I don't know. They're fine. They're good as a game mechanic. They never are like, oh wow, what a cool thing. Like it's just never really wowed me.
The Keyblade.
I don't know. Pokemon, the Pokemon world where you can catch monsters and stuff. I like that.
Can you imagine real life Pokemon though?
That would be pretty awesome.
It'd just be like blood and guts everywhere and dead animals on the ground, and yeah, it'd be animal cruelty everywhere, dude.
That would be.
Just think about it, like realistically. I might have my rat attack your mouse. Bite it. It's dead now.
Yeah, that's all I can really think of. I hear Maddie or something happening. Guitar, maybe?
No, that was Maddie. Maddie is playing Tokyo Xanadu, and
Nice.
she's at the first ending, I think.
I see. Cool. Okay. Next
From
one.
Asian Sensation 24. So the Game Awards are this Friday, December 6th. Out of the nominees, which do you want to win for the role-playing game category? And also guess which game you think will actually win. Would be cool to hear your thoughts on which Game of the Year nominees will win and which you will want to win as well.
Here, I'm looking up the categories are the nominees. I think I know what most of them, but I want to make sure I get it right.
Also, are there any games you believe should have been nominated that didn't make the cut?
All right, Game of the Year, best ongoing, direction, narrative.
So it's Game of the Year and role-playing game.
Okay, hang on.
To be honest, I'm trying to remember what was released this year.
Okay, so what they have nominated for best RPG is Dragon Quest XI, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, and Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Now, personally, I don't think Monster Hunter World belongs in this category.
It does not.
It's like a multiplayer action game, so that I would put that like in an action type of category. See, here's the problem with all the 3 JRPGs that are in this category. Each one has like a big fatal flaw.
Yeah, that's true.
And
they're all well made, but there's like a flaw in every single one of them.
Yeah, like Octopath doesn't have an overarching story that kind of brings it all together. Ni no Kuni's story is just not that good, and there's not a lot of voice acting. And then Dragon Quest XI is just like traditional to a fault, and it has a big problem with, the music is a big problem. So, if you like right now, I haven't beat Dragon Quest XI, but if I had to vote right now, I would say Octopath Traveler. I just love that combat. I love the music. There were enough individual stories that I really loved to, put it over the top. Yeah, Ni no Kuni was a big disappointment for me.
Yeah.
And I just haven't finished Dragon Quest, so I'm not like, I'm not comfortable giving that to that. Yeah.
With Pillars of Eternity, and what was the other one?
Monster Hunter World.
Monster Hunter World, okay.
Because you didn't play Octopath, right?
I played the demo. It was like 3 hours of it.
The game's like way longer.
I know. What should have been nominated? I'm trying to figure out what came out this year.
Dude, freaking Torna would have been a good nominee, I think. I know it's an expansion, but so is Deadfire.
That's true.
I think, or maybe that's a consoleized version of the game, but like, that's a good enough game to stand on its own. It's short, but.
Yeah, Torna.
Let me look it up real quick.
Trying to remember what came out. I mean, Ni no Kuni for sure came out. Dragon Quest.
Octopath. Nothing JRPG. What, Valkyria Chronicles 4. I guess that was in the strategy game category, though. I think if we're talking like strictly just, character driven stuff like that.
I don't like doing these Game of the Year stuff because I don't really think about this.
Yeah, there weren't a whole lot of other games. I mean, there's Pokemon Let's Go, but that didn't really do it for me. I mean, I didn't play it, so. Legend of Man or the Secret of Mana remake.
You mean Pokemon Let's Go Buy Something Else?
Oh, got him. Yeah, so those are the only ones I can think of. I mean, there's a lot of like everything has RPG elements, so there's probably a lot that could have gotten tossed in there.
Mm-hmm,
But I don't really think anything got snubbed. Really, I just don't think. The only thing
was-
I would say is I don't think Monster Hunter World belongs in that category.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really like the big releases. They're all on there.
Yep. Torna is
So-
really the only one that maybe could have been on there, but again, it's an expansion and maybe that hurts it. But
What's the game of the year stuff?
so, game of the year. The nominees are Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste,
No.
God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
No Fortnite. Amazing.
I know, I was kind of shocked because PUBG was nominated last year.
Yeah. Why is Celeste on there?
It's because it's awesome. Have you played it?
No, I'm just saying, why is it on there? Like that's a really weird pick for
Because it's
for,
awesome.
for the Game Awards. I'm just saying that just doesn't make
So,
sense.
so here's my guess is Game Awards nominees are decided by a panel of people like IGN, Easy Allies, Giant Bomb, and so they throw out who they think should be nominated. I think what gets the most votes becomes a nominee. I think that game was really beloved. It has a really cool message. It's just a really good game. So I think it was like enough people's sixth pick that it, got a nominee, I guess.
Well, that's not going to win, so let's toss that one out.
Well, that's definitely not going to win.
It's gone.
I honestly think who did we didn't really choose a winner for that last category. Who I think's going to win? I think it's probably going to be Monster Hunter World. I don't think it belongs there, but I think that's what's going to win.
I think it's going to win that or Pillars of Eternity. So
I'd love Octopath to win. I don't think it has.
Dragon Quest has a chance, I think. Has a small
Possibly.
chance.
Yeah.
Ni no Kuni definitely not, and then
No.
yeah.
Nope.
For the game of the year,
I think it's between God of War and Red Dead too.
Yeah,
I didn't
it
play
is.
Red Dead, so I can't speak to that. I played God of War and it was pretty awesome, but not as like the story. Like right at the end, it sort of fell flat for me. I didn't really like the end. But other than that, fun game. The scale is unbelievable. Production value is unbelievable. The way it doesn't cut is crazy. I don't know how they did that.
yeah, it's pretty. Cool. I haven't played it yet.
I don't know if
so-
you'd like it.
So it's God of War, Red Dead Redemption, Spider-Man. What was the other one?
Monster Hunter World, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and Celeste.
So Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah, that.
Um,
Thanks for showing up, but not gonna happen.
yeah, not gonna happen. I mean, if it does happen, then it's like rigged. But
Yeah.
Marvel Spider-Man has a chance, but I think it is in between Red Dead Redemption and God of War. If I'm gonna have to choose, I think Red Dead Redemption's gonna win, and that's not because I think it's the better game. That's what I feel like it's gonna be gonna win.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. I haven't played it, but people seem to like it. This really reminds me of 5 years ago of us against GTA 5, and everybody was like, "Oh, GTA is going to clean house," and then Last of Us ended up cleaning house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's quite the same.
It's close. It's close.
Yeah, but yeah, I would probably give it to Red Dead as well.
I'd be surprised if it was God of War.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I genuinely think it's either of those two. I don't know. It's too close. Too close.
Too close.
But my favorite of those 6 is Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, that would be cool. I could see that slightly winning, but I really doubt it.
I think it's cool that it's nominated, frankly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Of those, I mean, you haven't really played any of those games, have you?
I have not. Most of those are Western games, and I don't really play those.
Yep.
Unless they're Blizzard games and MechWarrior and Doom.
What would you say is at the moment your game of the year? If you had to pick one.
All the games I played this year are old ones that didn't come out this year, like most of them.
You
Nothing
played
really-
Dragon Quest, right?
Yeah, nothing really pops to my head like right now. Everything that's popping in my head is like from last year.
Did you beat Torna? I forget if you beat Torna.
No, I'm still playing it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really like nothing really pops in my head, and I'm sorry, people. This always happens during the Game of the Year awards. I just don't think about it. It's like what? Nothing really.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Because sometimes if you're trying to like clear out your backlog, like you're just not going to get to the new stuff. That's fair.
Yeah, I just like it's what I do. It's what I do. If it out of all these, if I really like, if I did buy those games, I think I would have liked God of War and Red Dead Redemption. I don't know which one I would pick between those because I actually have to play them. But I liked Red Dead Redemption 1, and God of War looked interesting when we saw it when it was first announced. So, and you said it was good. So,
well, Red Dead Redemption 2 is open world, which you don't like, and God of War is more of what you're looking for, wide hallway type thing.
Mm-hmm. I know Red Dead Redemption's like GTA but Wild West, but I enjoyed that when I first played it. Now, if it was like, freaking GTA, no, I hate that. I don't know. It's just the setting and stuff like that I don't like. So Brian B Cops, who are the best and worst JRPG mascot characters?
Let's see here. Mascot characters. So we're talking like Teddy, Morgana, Tipo, like characters like that. I know everybody likes to hate on Teddy. I like Teddy. Teddy's awesome.
I guess like that. I guess like what people, when you think of this game, these characters pop out. I think that's what I mean. The worst one is Lloyd Irving from Tales of Symphonia.
I don't know if he's a mascot. I don't know if I count him.
He's like the logo sometimes of Tales, so it's like, no, get out of here.
Okay.
There's way better what's it called? Main characters, protagonists than Lloyd.
I think Pikachu's awesome. Pikachu's a great mascot. All I can think of is good ones. So like Pikachu's awesome. You know who sucks? What's this guy's name? Who are those little like blobby egg people from Xenoblade? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh man, I knew what you're talking about. For some reason, the Nopon?
Yeah, Nopon. Oh god, Nopon are the worst. The way they talk, they're terrible designs. I hate them.
They're so funny.
Nopons are terrible. That would be my pick.
Taylor doesn't like Nopons.
Yep, Nopons are terrible. I think people would agree.
Okay, comment below or talk to us on the Discord if you agree or not about Nopon.
Prinnies are pretty awesome. I like Prinnies.
Dude?
Yeah, dude. Prinnies are pretty awesome. And Moogles, obviously. Moogles are awesome. Moogles are just adorable. And Chocobos. Final Fantasy has awesome mascot characters.
And bombs and flans and tonberries.
Yeah, that just keeps going.
And Cloud.
And Cloud.
And Zack. Wait, no, Zack's not one.
What do you think of... I gotta say, this is a little generic. I'm like lukewarm on this one. What do you think of the Dragon Quest slime?
I don't care for it.
Yeah, I'm very indifferent to the Dragon Quest slime. Like, I know a lot of people collect plushies and things, like, and just slime. It's fine.
Yeah.
This I think borders on a JRPG character, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's from a JRPG spinoff. I like the Servbots from Mega Man Legends. I think they're really cute and funny. That's what Nick thinks of that.
Ramus from Lunar.
I don't know if he counts as the mascot.
I know.
He's just a guy in that game.
That fat load.
That he is. Yep. I can only think of good ones, frankly.
You like Meepo?
Who?
Meepo? Is it Meepo? Meepo?
Meepo. A little cat from Trails.
Wrong.
Who am I thinking of?
Celine.
Oh. Meepo is a League of Legends character. You thinking Tipo, you mean?
Tipo, yeah, Tipo.
Yeah, I don't like Tipo. Sorry. I love you, Aaron. I know you voiced Tipo. Tipo has a terrible design. He's kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't like Tipo.
Doesn't like Tipo.
Not a fan of Tipo. Sorry.
My favorite mascot is Mickey, King Mickey from Kingdom Hearts.
Best mascot?
Best mascot. Yeah, what's worst mascot? Okay, Teddy, Morgana. Who wins and who's the worst?
I think Morgana loses because Morgana is annoying and always
telling me to sleep.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. I don't want to.
Shut up, Morgana. I am a cat. I am Morgana. Yep.
All right. From Who Am I? For everyone, would you rather get whipped once by Shara or shot once by Oliver?
Well, I don't want to get shot ever, so I'm just gonna pick whipped by Shara.
Get whipped by Shara because there's.
I don't know who Shara is, but I'm guessing
Shara is the whip girl from Trails in the Sky.
Oh, her. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm looking her up. She's kind of like exotic looking.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
So Shira, obviously.
Yep.
Who cares about Oliver?
Looking at Abe's.
Abe's, did you survive? It's no Nut November, not no Fap November. Get it right.
That would be no Fap February. God.
Yeah. Of course not.
No. I always lose.
I lost the moment I saw the Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer. It's like, oh, instant nut. Spaghetti, what's your thought on games having so many patches? I'm considered about the future where you can no longer get these patches, that the games will be a buggy mess when you go replay them.
I think it's terrible. I think it's there's been a lot of games coming out this fall that I think I'd like to think, don't know if this is true, I'd like to think developers are finally learning their lesson, or at least if we're hitting them in their wallets, especially with Fallout 76 and Battlefield 5. Those games bombed. They came out and a week later they were half off. Like, that's unheard of.
It's weird because I remember this would be a particularly bad in the PS3 era, where
oh my gosh,
would ship out and they'd be like totally broken. It got better in the PS4, but it looks like it's happening again.
I think what's happening is, I think it's their business decisions, like straight up. Like, of course, these developers don't want these games going out like this, but it's just like, we need to make money, so we're gonna put it out anyway and hope for the best. Like, which is terrible. It sucks, but I hate that. I even hate like Final Fantasy 15. Like, I'm sorry, like Final Fantasy is a sacred series. It shouldn't have been getting patched and fixed and stuff. It should just be what it is. Like, the fact that they added so much stuff to that game, like, it's fine, but like it should have been done when it was out. You know what I mean? Like Dragon Quest 11, I don't think had a day one patch. I think you could just pop it in and it worked. I genuinely think there was a big overreaction to Ys 8. I played the game. I didn't really have any problems with the localization or anything like that. And the fact that they went back and re-recorded the whole thing is crazy to me. Yeah. So I don't know. Like, I feel like JRPGs in general are pretty safe from that stuff, but when it does happen, it's really annoying. Yeah. Like, any games you've encountered or games that you've had to deal with that?
Not really, because those games are usually online only games. So like the multiplayer is what's getting updated. So fighting games, of course, as well. Fighting games always update, but then they always release the special pack that comes with everything already. So if you really want that and the server shut down, then you just get the special pack. That's what I was telling Brian. He's like, "Oh, I was thinking about getting Dragon Ball FighterZ," and I'm like, "Dude, wait like a couple months. They're probably gonna put out like an Ultimate Edition, because I think they've completed the first season of DLC, right? Like, they're done." Yeah, with DLC characters. They announced a completed edition in Japan, I think. Oh, did they? I didn't even know that. Yeah, okay, I'm not 100%, but I think they did. I hate like companies that throw out a game and it's buggy mess, and then you have to patch it day one. That's awful. I hate that. That's just publishers throwing that out. It's not the devs. The publishers are like, you have to set it out on this date. No exceptions.
Yep, that sucks.
So that's what sucks about that. From Jafer. Not sure if you've already done it, but what would be your ultimate JRPG party? 4 characters total, only 1 character per series.
Ooh, 1 character per series.
So
yeah, go ahead.
So it's gonna be
Stan?
No, I'm trying to think. Stan's funny, but I want Green Bean Meme Machine. So
Okay.
Green Schwarzer is the main character, main guy.
Okay.
Healer would be Rudy.
Okay.
So that's my Tales of Destiny character, Taylor.
Okay.
Quirky mage person.
I mean, for me, it's Vivi from Final. That's my Final Fantasy pick. Is Final Fantasy. That's my caster for sure.
Caster is I want Joker as my caster with all his personas. So he could change his magic pretty well. And then support damage would be Rion from Tokyo Xanadu.
Nice.
She's support and damage. So that's my ultimate team.
Okay. Who? Okay, so Vivi is my caster. I'm trying to think of a really good healer. Is Tyr a healer from Tales?
She is, yes.
Okay, that's my healer. So I have Tyr, Vivi. So I need a support. Oh, what's her name? Makoto from Persona 5. She's like my jack of all trades. She can heal a little bit. She can also dish out some big damage. But then who is my pro tag? Who's my main big damage dealer guy? So I have a Tales guy, I have a Persona, I have a Final Fantasy. It would, oh gosh, that's a good one. Maybe, I mean, this is different because it's a tactical thing, but maybe Lucina from Fire Emblem Awakening. Gotta have all those waifus, you know what I mean?
I thought your entire party was just going to be full of waifus.
You gotta have Vivi, because Vivi's awesome.
He's a waifu
Can't
himself.
He's kind of a waifu, yeah. So that would be a yes. So Vivi for caster, Tyr for healer, Laura. Oh, no, I didn't say Laura. I said Lucina. Sorry for, and then Makoto / Queen.
There you go.
That's
Ultimate
my party.
And then we fight. Who wins? Death battle. We'll put
everybody wins. That's who
Everybody
wins. We all win.
Get that politically correct crap out of here. Someone's gonna lose.
No, I'm saying the community wins because it's awesome or
But
something.
It's okay. Okay, Taylor.
Okay.
One before we end the podcast, there's one more thing we have to talk about. Last week,
Okay.
we had an anime discussion, and we told each other to watch something. 2 series. You told me to watch Shirobako,
Yeah.
because you're utterly confused why no one everyone likes this show.
Yeah.
And I told you to watch Mysterious Girlfriend X because it's very weird, and I know you kind of cringe at awkward stuff, so I really wanted you to watch it.
Yeah.
You failed me,
I did.
and I watched up to episode 8 on Shirobako.
Wow. Okay.
So it's not. I didn't stop. That's the time I was able to watch
Sure.
it.
No, that's a lot of episodes. I'm surprised you got that far.
So,
Explain this show to me.
so you say nothing happens in this anime at all?
So okay, it's not that nothing happens. It's like the story revolves around like the show being made. There's no like character growth. Like, so normally like there's a protagonist. Like I guess the girl, like the main girl who's like the junior producer or whatever. I guess she's the main character, but there's no arc. It's not like she. I don't know how to explain this.
I know what you're saying. You watched episode 3.
I watched
So,
I watched 3 episodes. Yeah.
So that's why. So the only thing that you've seen is the anime. Like they had to find an animator in short notice, and they were freaking out. So I think the same thing happened is the keynote thing. They needed a key animator, and that's it. That's all you figured out. Right now, I've met all her friends again. They've hung out a couple times.
Yeah. Okay, that was so weird because the whole show, the beginning of the show, it's like, yeah, we're all friends and we're all gonna grow up and do anime together, and then you, I'm like, okay, like what the hell?
So you see, the
voice actor girl.
You see the voice actor girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, 2 of the friends work together. The main girl and black-haired girl. They work together, and they're from that group. And right now, the black-haired animator girl is going through an arc. Like there's something happening with her right now, and we're trying to get her out of her slump. So it's not as boring as you think. As if you're not interested in it's like this whole anime is about creating an anime and all the problems that happen with it and the craziness that the anime industry is all about. That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
And then you see a bunch of situations happen, and you see these characters grow from it. It is, I guess, slower than usual. It is a 24 episode anime, so I guess.
Oh my god! Are you kidding?
I guess that's why it's kind of that's why it's a little slower.
Holy cow!
But it's like I'm not bored with it. It's interesting. It's just not like snapping woohoo waifus kind of thing. So, Taylor, you're wrong. But I could see why you wouldn't want it. Like if you're not interested in like the nuances of animation, then you're like, okay, whatever.
Nope, don't care. Couldn't give a crap.
So that's the whole thing's like, it's them trying to create an anime, and then like you see how stressed out people are, and how weird the director is, and how annoying the Toro guy is.
Okay, so here's the difference though. Let's take a look at New Game. New Game is the same idea. It's about a girl who grows up and loves video games, and then she gets to work at her favorite developer. And that show is kind of about making a video game, but it's like quirky and fun, and things happen. Like there's her friend that's sort of just like a QA tester, and she's like, I'm not good at anything.
I think that's because that anime is moe, and this one is definitely not moe. So,
but it's like it has comedy like that. I guess like there's not really drama in the show. Like what is the drama? Like we're gonna miss the deadline for the show. I don't know. Like it just feels like there's no stakes. Like to me,
there is stakes because if they don't do it, then the anime is gonna get delayed, and the whole show is gonna be bad.
I just knocked my Wi-Fi thing, so if I disconnect, that's why.
Okay, but yeah, that's it. That's it. It's fine.
That's it.
It's a different type of anime, Taylor. You're used to moe anime, and that's why.
Oh yeah,
that's why it's
Attack on Titan, my favorite moe anime.
Well, that's totally different. We're talking about like a group of friends doing stuff. It's usually moe, like Keihan and stuff like that. The original moe.
I see.
But yeah, that's watch episodes of Mysterious Girlfriend X. I want you to watch it.
Okay.
Just at night, watch like an episode or 2. That's what I do with Shirobako. Watch an episode if I have the time, or if I'm not dead tired. But yeah.
All right. Well, I'll try. No promises.
Because I just want you to be like, Nick, why are you making me watch this?
Like, I mean, I've seen it before. I know what the show is, so there's no surprises. But
I just want you to watch through it, and you were like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
Cringy. Because you just want one thing to happen. It's like, please, just have it happen, and it's like, no, it doesn't. Stop it.
Yep.
All right. So hopefully next week, Taylor has some impressions on that. I will continue watching Shirobako and see if it gets crazy in moe. Probably won't.
Oh, it definitely does not.
Because it's funny because someone asked me, what do you think about this anime? And I'm like, I haven't watched it yet. Taylor hates it though.
It's trash.
It's trash. But yeah, that would be it for this episode of Giant Sword Podcast. Thank you for listening and watching. Whatever. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Give us a rating on iTunes if you're listening on iTunes. And we'll be back next week. Next week should be huge because there's going to be a lot of news and randomness happening.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor's going to be watching some anime. I'll be playing some games again. Taylor's going to finish Dragon Quest. Watch.
No, there's no way. That game's, I got another like 30 hours.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be back next week. See ya.
See ya.